gentlemen, welcome to the 39th annual pie baking contest of this fine county. I, the ex-honorable Judge Bartholomew the 34th, will be overseeing the pie eating contest today. I will be using my superior palate to determine who is the best pie baker in this county. And I will be awarding them the $27 million prize that is awarded to the victor. We've narrowed it down to these 3 pies from these 3 marvelous contestants, and I shall now take a bite from each of them and make my final decision. Russ. Interesting. Interesting. I think I'm ready to make my final decision.
Sir, are you okay? Someone call a doctor! A doctor, I say, a doctor!
Alright, McClellan, what are the facts of the case?
Well, this man died in a matter of seconds.
My god. Do we know the cause of death?
Preliminary tests suggest acute heart failure, but I'd bet my biochemistry degree it's poison.
There's nothing cute about heart failure, McClellan. Poison, you say? Could it have been, do you think, ricin poisoning?
No. Ricin kills its victims in 36 to 72 hours. Well, this man died in a matter of seconds. It was probably a fast-acting poison.
Yes, that makes sense. A fast-acting poison ingested from one of these pies, perhaps.
We'll have to send samples back to my lab. I'll know more after I complete the autopsy.
Do you think prize money could have been a motive? It appears the grand prize totaled $27 million.
Maybe. Although in the event that no winner is declared, the prize is split equally among all remaining contestants. So that doesn't really narrow it down.
Yes, that's true. Also, it's worth considering that the judge, he did have a long judicial career, and he was known to be a little on the harsher side with his judgments. Perhaps this was a revenge killing orchestrated by a renowned convict.
Yes, all things to consider. Let's interview the contestants to gain more information.
Indeed.
So I am Inspector Davis from the Beep Trapalopolis Police Department.
So you were a contestant in today's pie baking contest, is that correct?
Correct.
And can you please state your name, age, and occupation for the record?
Mangus McMinimedigan, 22. You don't have to know what I do.
Okay. And what events transpired before the untimely demise of the late honorable judge? Can you take me through the events that unfolded?
I made a pie.
Now, which pie did you make?
Made the apple. It was quite deadly.
Deadly delicious?
Yes.
I see. Wouldn't happen to have been poisoned by any chance, would it?
No, it wasn't poisoned. I said it was deadly, not poisoned.
No, that's fair. A fair distinction. Continue.
The judge ate the 3 pies. Then he died. Ain't no more to say about it.
Alright, and did you notice any of the other contestants acting suspicious before the events that unfolded?
Don't like either of them.
Is that so?
Don't like the cut of their jib.
I am Dr. McClellan from the Beep Tropolopolis Police Department, and I will be conducting your witness interview today. So, you're one of the finalists in the Greene County Pie Baking Contest, is this correct?
Very correct.
Can you please tell me your name, age, occupation, and where you're from?
My name is Neve O'Leary. I come from Greene County, right here.
How old are you?
22.
And what's your occupation?
So you see, I'm a student at St. Patrick's University.
Why did you enter this pie baking contest?
Well, you know, university costs a fair bit of money. And, so you know, I think $27 million would just about pay for my books next year.
It would do quite a bit for you, wouldn't it?
Yes.
Alright, and so you were a contestant to today's Greene County Pie Baking Contest, is that correct?
That is correct.
And can you please state your name, age, and occupation for the record?
Well, I'm Clyde Akron. I'm 58 years old. I'm from southeastern Pennsylvania. And, you know, my occupation, you know, these millennials, they're trying to, like, get jobs. They think they're so entitled to have a minimum wage and have their college paid for, and all they want to do is go on their social media apps, and they don't know how to read books.
Okay, let's get back to the investigation here. So, you witnessed the untimely demise of the late honorable judge, is that correct?
That is correct.
And so you take me through the events that unfolded.
Well, he passed away. I assume that a millennial killed him. You know, we just don't have civil discourse anymore in our politics, you know. They think that just because I'm a wealthy, conservative white man, that I deserve to be killed. And they probably thought that about the judge too, so they poisoned the pie. And just so you know, officer, if you were pulling me over, I would do everything you said, and I would still be alive.
Okay, Boomer. Okay, Boomer. Well, McClellan, what do you think of our suspects so far?
Definitely don't like the boomer.
Yeah, I agree. He gave off some very bad Boomer vibes to me.
The young Irish, I don't think she's that suspicious, but
Yeah, no, I didn't really.
we have to be thorough. We
That's
have
true.
to
Yeah, we should.
follow proper procedures.
One of us should head down to the St. Patrick's College to check in on her.
I can do.
Okay.
I miss the math.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I knew you would. And then this other Irish fellow, he did strike me as a little bit suspicious. I don't know exactly what sort of crime, but I definitely smelled some amount of crime on his breath. I can head down to the Guilty Gulp to see if he's hanging around down there. Check in on him.
It does seem like the Guilty Gulp.
Yeah, that does seem like it could be a connection. I think, yeah, he's probably our best lead right now. Although the Boomer is a close second, I must say. I guess we'll just have to see where this investigation takes us.
Indeed.
All right.
Back! Time to the investigation.
Investigation!
Pleasure meeting you here. 3 grand, I think I'll say the red stripe.
Got a habit for gambling, have you?
You know, I enjoy the sport of it.
Part of what?
The spark.
Oh, you aspire.
No, the spark.
The spark?
No, like soccer, baseball, spark.
Oh, that kind of spark. Sorry, I'm American, so there's only 4 sparks in my book.
Well, it's a good thing I owe more money because about to be coming into some.
Is that right? So you can finally pay me that couple grand you owe me.
I should be able to.
Well, that's good news. Wouldn't wanna have to take secondary measures.
Of course, you know, that's assuming I don't usually follow my usual habit.
Now, what habit are we speaking of?
Well, you know me, I just gamble for the spark of it.
There you go with the spark again.
Whenever I win, I just burn the money.
It's funny, I could have swore I heard you just say you like to just burn the money.
I do.
Do what?
Burn the money.
What money?
Whenever I win, don't have a dime to my name.
Hold on. Let me just carry the one here. You're saying any money that you win, you burn?
Aye.
So, does that include 3 grand you owe me?
Aye.
You should not have done that.
What's it to you? Should have been there before I burned the money.
Let me ask you something. Parker, if that is even your name.
No, it's not gold.
You know what? I feel like your name could be anything at this point. I feel like I don't even know you.
That's hard.
Let me ask you one question. Buddy, do you know how to fight?
Do you know how to get your ass kicked?
Oh, I've been getting my ass kicked my whole life. On guard! You'll pay for that! Oh, no I won't. I burned it.
Wait! Stop! Stop this meaningless slaughter, civilians! Stop roughing up my suspect here. I need to take you back to the office for more questions.
Hello. I see that you're writing the exact same thing as I am.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Seems suspicious that you're in a criminal investigation and you're actively plagiarizing from me.
I swear I know how to do this.
Solve the indefinite integral.
Which one?
Well, you can sigma r squared plus d squared dr. And sigma and z are constants, obviously.
I think I'm a bit worn out from doing this test.
Me too. I think I'll go back to my investigation, but I will bring with me what I learned here. This cheating really doesn't look good for you in the murder investigation. You know, my psychological profile says that someone who would want to cheat in a baking contest would also cheat in the academic field.
I don't believe you can use evidence of plagiarism against me in court for criminal action.
I can't. But if you cooperate with me, then we won't go to the dean in this. Also,
Suppose.
if you ever need help solving integrals, I can help you.
Not sure I want to take that advice, but I suppose I will go willingly with you.
Okay. So you have to do use substitution.
Oh,
hey! How you doing?
How's your investigation going?
You know, not bad at all.
That's what I like to hear.
You know, I went down to good old St. Patty's, and turns out that our young Irish has a little stray looking to the side on the test, if you know what I mean.
Yes,
A little bit of
understand.
academic unintegrity.
Well, I just kind of finished down at the Guilty Goat. It does seem as though our other Irish fellow, he's been getting into some hot water with some gambling debts. So yeah, I've got him in the interrogation room. We'll have to see where this leads us. But yes, I think it's a good investigation thus far. And I think we should
Definitely
continue.
worthwhile. I'm off to conduct the autopsy.
There's an old black train a-comin', scraping along the iron. You don't need no ticket, boys, it'll take you when it's time. Oh, come on now, young strangers, weren't you someone's son? How'd you find this depot? 'Cause it ain't where you belong. You will pass a graveyard, stones worn by the years. The train will stop a minute, but don't let it leave you here. Well, the coachman is my brother, the engineer's my friend. He'll get you more acquainted by the time you reach the end.
Well, McClellan, I think those thinking meditation exercises worked wonders.
Yeah,
You have a clear mind now about this
definitely
investigation.
lots of newly gained clarity.
Yeah, I mean, after we interrogated all three of our suspects, I mean, my mind was quite cluttered. And, First, I decided to clear my head of all unnecessary thoughts. So I boiled some salt water to be able to inhale the calming vapors of the sea. Then it was just a matter of centering my body, which I accomplished through deep reflection while being naked in a sensory deprivation tank for a few hours. The technique worked wonders.
But what have you come up with? Have you discerned the method of poisoning yet? Which pie was it?
Well, if you want to, I can show you my notes from the autopsy.
Yes, I would like that very much.
Just 1 second. So, it turns out that the poison wasn't fast action at all.
My God.
It was a delayed action poison delivered into his system through a needle on someone's palm during a handshake.
My God. Well, the person must have had quite a firm handshake then for the judge not to have noticed the needle being stabbed during the handshake.
Indeed, and it actually requires quite a lot of pressure for the needle to safely inject the poison into the victim's bloodstream without harming the assassin.
My God. Well, I suppose there's only one thing to do.
Indeed.
So I would like to thank everyone for joining me again here. We just have a few more additional questions before we wrap up our investigation. And I did want to take the chance to personally thank all of you for being so cooperative in our investigation. So I just want to offer a handshake.
I haven't shook a man's hand in 14 years, not gonna start now.
Okay, that's expected. But, thank you. Trevor. Yeah, thank you.
Look me in the eyes when I shake your hand.
Whew. You got quite the grip there. And I think we all
Battle
know.
of Vietnam.
Yes, thank you for your service. I think we all know what's been going on here, and I'd just like to open it up to the floor to give people a chance to make their peace before I make my arrest.
You mean arrests? They were in on it too. You think the millennials would be to blame?
Shut your mouth, boomer. Don't think you want to ruin this for yourself.
Oh, like you ruined Applebee's?
This is true that it was a group effort.
Honestly, he was the one who took it too far.
It was
Took
your
it too
idea.
far.
It was your
This
idea.
comes from you two, who are so incompetent and entitled that you can't make a decent plan for how to rig a pie baking competition to steal millions of dollars from other people.
Actually, we had a pretty good plan, if you ask
You
me.
didn't even want to kill him. You think you could get away with it without killing him?
$9 million is enough for me, if you ask me.
It was supposed to be cut and simple.
And you,
We all just
you got
build
$9
competition.
million if you didn't throw me under the bus.
Just blow the competition, take the money,
You went too
and
far.
take our separate ways.
Maybe you didn't go far enough.
He decided he had to kill
We should have stayed in Vietnam.
All right. Well, I think we've all made our peace here, and I will be arresting you, sir.
This is outrageous. But I respect your authority and will cooperate so that I don't get killed.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Riddance.
Quite obnoxious.
I'd say so.
McClellan? McClellan, is that you? My God, McClellan. You've been turned into a cat. How could this be? One of your science projects must have gone wrong. My God. This is terrible. How can you fight crime if you're a cat? Well,
I guess that might be a bonus actually, if you can small and you can fit into tight places.
Hey, Inspector
Oh.
Davis, I was
Excellent.
just checking out my satellite rig on the roof. Did we miss any transmissions or anything from the commissioner?
Oh, it appears as though we did actually.
Yeah.
Must have been busy. Must have been in the bathroom or something. But let's get on that right away.
Okay.
We'll do it all, everything on our own. We don't need anything or anyone. If I lay here, if I just lay here, would you lie with me and just forget the world? I don't quite know how to say how I feel. Those 3 words are said too much. They're not enough. If I lay here, if I just lay here, would you lie with me and just forget the world? Forget what we're told before we get too old. Show me a garden that's bursting into life. Let's waste time chasing cars